Hi, my name is Bill Keute, and this is my digital story. My parents instilled the idea of being active in my community and serving others at a young age. One of the main organizations my parents volunteer for is our local United Way. I was typically just brought along to help with fundraisers, set up for their events, and packing backpacks through their Buddy Backpack program. My mother is very passionate about their Buddy Backpack program and always makes sure that we can pitch in to help whenever we are home, because she is able to see the direct impact the extra food and school supplies has on the kids in her school. Through United Way volunteering, I've also met people who have helped with their Operation Smiles program, a program for uninsured kids to receive basic dental care in the schools, and I've learned more about how I can use my future career to help people in my community. During middle school and high school, I began taking on leadership positions within my Boy Scout troop, where I participated in planning and maintaining both ongoing projects and finding new ways to help my community. That involved working with people within my troop, other community members, and organizations. Many of our new projects have become established and are sustained today, including this reading camp for local elementary students. I've continued to carry many of my lessons from Boy Scouts into my current service in order to create sustainability and impactful projects. Later on in high school, I also joined some of the clubs that our school offered, which offered new opportunities to find places to volunteer. One of our club's trips each year was to come to the Twin Cities, where we picked a few volunteering sites to work at, one of them being the Ronald McDonald House. I enjoyed the opportunities to work with and meet new people through the volunteer experiences, and I decided it was something I wanted to continue into college. It was also what brought me into the Community Engagement Scholars Program. When I first found the CESP program during my first semester on campus, I knew it was something I wanted to be a part of, but that also meant I needed to find somewhere to volunteer. I decided to return to the same Ronald McDonald House that I had volunteered at during high school. When I found out one of my friends was also interested in volunteering there, I was excited and we signed up for the same shifts together. When I went there, I did not have the opportunity to interact with the families like I previously had, and I did not enjoy it as much as I had hoped. Then I decided to try and find a new volunteering site. I went to a college opportunities fair where I found the Hope Dental Clinic. The Hope Dental Clinic is a clinic for people who are uninsured or underinsured to receive free dental care. The clinic is staffed by amazing dental professionals, volunteers, as well as other pre-dental students. This experience opened my eyes to more of the dental care inequity that uninsured people must face, and the lack of accessibility, even within a large city, that many of the patients I worked with had to encounter. This only became more of a motivation boost to pursue a dental career and find ways to alleviate the burden on so many patients. Sadly, the clinic had to pause operations due to COVID-19, and I was not able to return as a pre-dental assistant. With COVID-19 effectively pausing the world and shutting down the organizations I'd worked for, I knew I had to find something to do, because even when the organizations were shut down, people needed help. In the time between my classes, my mom and I made masks for all of our neighbors back when the CDC began recommending wearing them out in public. When one of my neighbors went to our hospital, they ended up connecting me to one of their coordinators, and we developed a project to make masks for their patients and workers from the fabric that the hospital had, that we had, and any that was donated. Between April and August of 2020, I ended up sewing about 1,600 masks that were given out to the hospital and our community. When I returned to campus, I tried a few virtual volunteering opportunities, but I was unable to build any connections with the people I was supposed to be helping. That's when I decided to reach back out to the Hope Dental Clinic to find some other projects I could help them out with besides just being a pre-dental volunteer. I worked with them to develop my ISEP project, where I will be establishing a survey that will be used to evaluate the volunteer and donor satisfaction so we can find ways to improve the volunteer and patient experience in our clinic. This can be a sustainable project for the Hope Dental Clinic that I hope will help them for many years to come. Throughout my life, I have had many differing service opportunities that have allowed me to learn what service is and what service I want to be doing in my future. As I matriculate into dental school, I want to continue serving at a community clinic such as Hope. Being in CESP has created many opportunities between the courses, community sites, and reflection opportunities. Through CESP, I have shifted how I view service and how I can also learn from the people that I work with. I look forward to continuing to be engaged in my new communities during the next chapter of my life.